Welcome back, peoples. Good rising, good people. We are here again with another edition, another episode of the HBCU podcast. Watching on YouTube, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm one of the co-hosts, Bobby K, and here with the other co-hosts, the curator.
The dream. Feel me?
Yes.
Glad to have you guys here with us. Uh, so I'm gonna continue on with the HBCU fact of the day.
Yes.
Today's fact is about Florida and A&M University. So it was originally a college that gained university status in 1953, becoming the first institute to become a member of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. So big up yourself. And we could jump into this, right? So today's topic is about pet peeves.
Yes.
Everybody got pet peeves, little things that just turn them the wrong way. Grind their gears.
Yeah.
Some people would say.
I think pet peeves. Let's just make it clear. Like it's not like something that's like, I don't really like it. Something. It's something that really like annoys the hell out you to where it can you have to think about it for a few minutes after something happens, type shit. So it was like, we figured why not, talk about it, our own version of our pet peeves. Hashim, so you got one particular in mind?
I do. I hate when people say you're about to tell me, it's like, oh, this, I'm hyped, or I got something to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I'm gonna wait until whatever. Or even if you don't wait, it's like, you know what? Never mind, don't worry about it. No, you already hyped up the topic.
Right, exactly.
I'm already expecting something. Don't say never mind, forget about it. I'm not gonna forget about it. I'm gonna be like, all right, what do you want to talk about? Was it what is it about? Because you obviously wanted to say it to me. But then you said never mind. So what came up? I would rather you say, oh, I was gonna tell you about this, but this came up and it changed the thing. Like I don't have to worry about it anymore, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But still tell me because it's annoying.
Facts, because it's like teasing almost, like damn, like you got me hyped up, like, oh, you about to tell me something exclusive information or some type of story, might make me giggle or might make me look at you some type of way, but hey, might make my day somehow, some type of entertainment, and then you don't end up telling me, like,
it's like a trailer. It's like somebody putting a trailer, giving you a trailer for a movie, and then the movie just doesn't come out.
Facts.
It's just, enjoy the trailer. Like you see those hype scenes, but yeah, the movie's canceled. Sorry.
Well, actually, that's kind of one of my small pet peeves too. Like, so I'm a big film person, and I like watching films, especially in movie theaters. That's actually one of the main experiences I missed throughout this pandemic. So one of the things that, draws people in is the trailers. You watch the trailer, you get a feel for what the movie's like, and you decide whether it piques your interest or not to go purchase a ticket and go watch it, right? Why the hell do trailers from these big studio companies, why do they make these damn trailers 2.5 minutes long? And throughout the whole trailer, they're showing you glimpses and pieces of all the main scenes and plots of the film. Just make the trailer 30 to 40 seconds. If someone sees something within 30 to 40 seconds and they can't decide if they want to see it or not, they're not going to see it. But to make 2.5 minutes, and now it's like I feel like I already know half of the damn movie already before I seen it.
I feel
is it just me?
No, there's some trailers that give too much.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they do that for the people to go and look for those particular scenes. It's obviously it's understand you're giving the whole movie away. Like you done seen this person die, but let me go watch the movie to see how he ends up in that spot.
Exactly. And my thing is it's you would think, okay, well, it's a 2-hour movie. What's 2 minutes and 20 seconds? The thing is, it's not even about the length and time. It's more so the fact of how much they're showing in the trailer. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like even certain images they'll show is like, okay, I could tell, like, even if they show it in the middle of the trailer, that's something that's going to be important in Act 3. Like, I notice shit like that. And I'm sure people who go to movies even more than me notice, like, details that get shown in trailers that they're like, okay, I have an idea of how this movie's going to go anyway, especially if you, like, read the synopsis or whatever. So, I, I, it's unnecessary to me.
It is, but like I feel like they have to do that, not to the extent that some trailers do, like give
They
you
have
all
to?
that. No, I'm saying not. They have to give they have to give a trailer to say, "All right,
Of
come
course.
watch this movie. This is some of the scenes that you have to look forward to." Especially if
It's
it's like,
marketing.
yeah, they don't have to make it that long, or they don't have to put all the details, but they do have to put like some things to like capture the audience, especially if it's not
Mm-hmm.
like a Marvel movie or has like multiple movies in that series, and
Right.
people like this is a movie's fresh out. They need something to be like, I actually want to watch that movie.
Right. No, I get it. I understand. It's just, I don't know. It's just for me, like, such a big budget for marketing and putting it on billboards and getting these cast members and all these different things. And then you show this trailer where you're detailing all of this, like, information of the movie. Is just, or a show even. But,
That's
you know,
Hollywood, bro. You gotta talk to them,
yeah, it is.
producers and all the stuff, directors.
It's not
Uh,
even them. It's the studio companies. It's not even. It's more than just the directors and producers. To me,
but I don't. I have no idea who has the power until I become an actor. The next Denzel. I don't know. But you said the
trying to
studios.
steal my last name.
Wow, crazy. Why you not acting, bro?
Who said I'm not? Or won't be?
I mean, yeah, sure. If you do act, just put me on. Because, I like to make money. I'm not afraid to make money. So
Right. Yeah, I definitely won't. But I appreciate the enthusiasm, though.
if
You
you
know what I'm
don't,
saying?
I will slander you in these streets, man. I'm like that dude Bobby. Yeah, I remember back in high school, bro.
You gonna make up stories about me?
I ain't gonna make up no stories. I'm gonna tell the facts, and that'll be
What's the
enough.
facts? I don't.
Yeah,
What
I'm not
facts
gonna
you have?
expose you to the public
Oh,
right here. You feel me?
right, 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 right.
I'm a gentleman.
This is what you were just talking about, teasing. You were
But
teasing a story. You're teasing a story.
I mean,
Hypocrite.
I'm not.
You the biggest.
I didn't.
You
I
the
know.
biggest hypocrite in 2021.
I
Shout out
didn't
to
say.
Kendrick.
Oh, check this out. That's not. This is just me like a friendly threat. I mean,
A friendly threat that
yeah,
exists. Can
yeah,
y'all comment below if a friendly threat exists? Because
friendly threat. Yeah,
a friendly threat.
like I pull up to this party or else. That's a friendly threat. Because
Or else what? What's the or else?
it's the threat part.
You gonna pull
He's
up to,
Mister.
to my house or something? What does or else mean?
No,
You can't say threats to people as if like
it's a
people are
friendly
not gonna
threat.
take it seriously. I don't know if my safety is in danger. Like
Nah, if I'm your friend, that threat should be nothing.
if you're my friend, you shouldn't be making threats to someone.
I mean,
That sounds like collusion. That's
collusion.
another pet
I don't
peeve.
think you're using that right. All right, but
Is that
next, we're getting
not?
off topic. You're making get off topic. My next pet peeve, I forgot one, but I thought. People that spoil stuff, like spoil shows.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What benefit do you get from telling me like, oh,
So
this
petty.
person dies or this is how it ends? Why? Just let me watch. And it's not even like I'm like this, like a movie or a show came out a year ago, and I have
Mm-hmm.
enough time where it's reasonable for them to spoil. Like if you haven't seen Endgame, I have the authority to spoil it with no regret because it's been out for like 2 years. 2 years, 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if it's like a showdown, watch it week by week. I just didn't have time that weekend to watch it. And then you was like, yeah, damn, bro, like so and so. You saw how Issa did Lawrence dirty, blah blah blah. No, don't tell me that. I don't need to know.
Foreshadowing. We
Yeah,
may or may
you
not
know,
do an episode on that, but continue.
yeah. If you know what show that is, I respect you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't spoil stuff. You get no benefit from it. And
Facts.
I'm thinking of one particular person. You know who he is. Um,
Air him out.
I'm not gonna air him out, John, but uh, he's spoiling stuff for no reason, bro. Be like, oh, you didn't get to that part? No, I didn't get to that part. I said I didn't watch the show.
Wait, let me question.
Nonsense.
So when you say spoiling, do you mean like someone is spoiling it through like do you personally or like on social media?
Um, Personally, I could be in a group chat
Mm-hmm.
and it'll get spoiled. Like social media, that's reasonable because in social media you could retweet something and it'll just pop up. You're still
And then gets
responsible
like
for the spoils.
30,000 retweets. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, but you don't have to tweet about it. You don't have to. I remember what Game of Thrones when Game of Thrones was coming out week by week,
Mm-hmm.
bro. If I missed like they had two showings, so yeah, I don't remember the time, but it'd be like a 9 o'clock showing and then like a 10 or 10:30 showing
Mm-hmm.
on HBO. So if you miss 9 o'clock, everybody done tweeting about it. So if you go on Twitter, it's gone. Like you'll figure out the
Mm-hmm.
whole episode. But yeah, don't spoil stuff. That's my advice to everybody. Just keep it to yourself. Unless like it's been a minute, then you have the power to. No regrets.
Yeah, I don't get the point of spoiling like shows, especially or even movies, because movies are usually out for like a month, 6 weeks in the theater, typically.
Mhm.
Like, like for example, like I saw Judas and the Black Messiah. I didn't spoil the film. You know what I'm saying? I
Fact, I didn't
referenced
watch
what
it.
yeah, I referenced, I like, the story being told and I understood how it ends, but I still went to see it and I love the acting and, everything involved with it. But I didn't spoil specific details about what happens, what's told, how it's told. Like,
It's not
it's
theaters, right?
unnecessary. Huh?
It's not theaters, right?
Anymore? I believe it still is. I think I just saw a commercial about it recently.
Oh, really?
They be
I
keeping
thought
movies in theaters
I saw it
forever.
on HBO. I thought
It's on
uh,
both.
both of them.
Yeah, they're doing
Yo,
this thing in the
FFU.
pandemic where they like having movies in theaters and on like a streaming service type of thing, especially like HBO Max. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I don't like that either. That's really annoying. I have a really big pet peeve where this is mainly for like adults. I don't like when like anyone does it, but especially grown ass people. When people chew with their mouth open, like let's say they're eating pasta or something, and they're like
Mm.
and making that sound, that like you know how when a nail is on a chalkboard and the
Like
shit is
dragging.
just
Yeah.
etching, like that's how it sounds to me. Like it's so obnoxious. Like why do you have to chew with your mouth open like you're a stallion?
I think it adds more flavor to them. So the
No,
oxygen hits the food when your mouth is open. So like the flavor just pop out.
do
I
that. Do
don't
that
do it.
again.
I
How
don't
does
do
the
it.
flavor go? It goes like what? Do that again.
Wow.
Like just a quick sprinkle. So you can't enjoy it with your mouth closed.
I eat my food with my mouth closed. I personally do not. If I have dinner and this is why I hate going like out in a group.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nah, I don't care in a group, but if it's like a one-on-one setting
Mm-hmm.
and I get dinner and it's in a group, I'm gonna be the one that's not talking until I finish my food. And people that have gone out with me have
Yes,
noticed
that's true.
I
Very
finish
true.
my food and then I talk
That's
because
true.
brother's starving. Yeah, you're hungry.
Brother,
I came there to
starving.
eat. I came there to eat.
This is
I
why
eat,
I
then
try not to talk while I'm eating because I'm a slow eater. So
I don't want to get into that. God,
she gonna try to
eater is
expose me. Is that
not.
a pet peeve of yours? Someone who's a slow eater?
I really don't care. It's not my food. I still would roast you about it. I still do because I have never seen somebody eat slower than you.
I like to enjoy
Um,
my food. What am I gonna scoff down the food for?
No, Bobby, you had a burrito. You had a burrito. I'm about
Bro, it was a big burrito. Bro, if y'all
a
saw this
burrito.
burrito, okay,
We there for
this is
two
a
hours.
big burrito, okay? It's like, well, imagine how big a burrito is. I cut it in half. I'm eating the burrito. It's, we're the six of us. We're talking in a group setting.
I'm not talking.
Well, he's not talking until he finishes his food, but he's finishes his food so damn quick. He finishes his food so quick, it doesn't matter. But like, I'm eating, I'm trying to focus on eating, but we're having a conversation about basketball. So obviously I'm interested in the conversation. So I'm engaging in the conversation. So I'm not gonna talk while I'm eating because that's like inappropriate. I'm trying to be classy, gentleman like.
Classic, man.
So, huh?
It's a classic, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jendea. But yeah, so I may or may not take a few more minutes than normal to
Few
finish my
more, man.
food.
All right. Let me tell you the real story, though. Side note. We there for about 2 hours, right?
Oh, you dragging
There's
it, bro.
6 of us, 2 hours. I finished
You're
my food in
dragging
like
it.
10 minutes. 10, 5 minutes. Because I'm hungry, obviously.
You
This man
starving.
cut it. He did tell the truth. He cut his burrito in half. For the 2 hours, he barely finished the half. The burrito, there's no burrito that big.
It was not 2 hours. You're dragging it.
It's like 2 hours, bro.
It was like 15 minutes, maybe. 2 hours, bro? Are you crazy?
Hey, no,
2 hours?
you know deep down your soul, you just told a lie. 15
You
minutes?
literally just said to our
It was about
audience
2 hours.
that I spent 2 hours on a burrito, on half of
On
a
half a
burrito.
burrito, yes. Yes.
You're lying. We wasn't even there for 2 hours.
I think we were. But I'm gonna get to mine next pet peeve. I'll let you rock with your.
Oh, by the way, real quick, since you was playing devil's advocate with the whole pet peeve I just said about the eating with your mouth open, I actually
Yeah.
had this discussion with my nephew, my oldest nephew, because he has that issue of habit of chewing with his mouth open. So I had to explain to him in the car, listen, you can't be doing that while you're eating food when you're around people because that's very disturbing. It's obnoxious. And he said similar to what you said. Well, it's just like the flavor of the food, and it makes it like it feels weird not to chew with your mouth open. I'm like, no, I understand, but no, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting older. You have to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine he go on a date, a couple years down the line. You know what I'm saying? He trying to impress the young lady he's with, and he chewing with his mouth open.
That boy better get some just water.
It's not gonna work.
Before.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I had to explain that to him. So, but yeah, go ahead. What's your next one?
Okay. This is like it's not big. It doesn't annoy me that much, but like, all right. So when you're texting, if you're an iPhone user, which everybody should be, no hate
Facts.
though.
No. All disrespect. But go ahead.
Respectfully. If you're texting, right?
Hashtag respectfully.
Yeah. If you're texting, like say I'm texting you, right? Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
I send a message, and I'm still texting, and I see the texting bubbles from your side. I'm like, yo, just wait. Let me finish. Send it by text, and then send it. It's common courtesy. If you want to talk that badly, just call
me. Depends.
Because look. So say I'm texting, I text you, and now you text me. I already see your bubbles. I might as well stay, right? And it's just go back and forth. I got my read receipts on, so you see when I see the thing. And I feel like I'm just pressured to answer you now. So you might as well just call me. Have like a
but
it's not really.
But what happens if you send 2 text messages and then you're still trying to send another one? But I want to respond to the first one. I don't want to wait until you send the next one.
Wait, I would wait because I see you're texting something else. So I'm like, maybe they have to add something else to the 2 messages you sent.
But A, I don't know how long the next message is going to be, and B, you know what also happens? The bubbles could pop up when you have like, let's say you sent 2 messages and then you have the bubbles pop up. the bubbles can just stop because you stop your text message. So now I'm in limbo. It's like,
No,
when
once the bubbles stop, you text.
nah, because I don't know if you like stopping to recollect your thoughts, but you're still going to continue the message, or if you're just stopping because you don't have anything else to say. So now I'm like that person that's like, trying to go into the jump rope.
Hopscotch.
Yeah, not even
Not
hopscotch,
hopscotch.
trying to
Double
double
dutch.
dutch.
Double dutch.
But
Yeah.
like, I don't know when the hell to jump in because you keep stopping the rope. Okay, start again. So I'm like, okay, and then you stop. And I'm like, okay, so am I not jumping in? Like, what are we doing right now? So don't
But
don't double don't
don't you
double
feel
dutch me.
rushed? Like, say you finish a message and then they're texting, but you want to get this message out before like it goes with that other message. Now they have the reply thing, so that's cool. But like it
Right.
goes with the other message, so you're like, let me try to finish this before. Or if you try to send a funny gift, that's more reply to me. But say you try to send a funny gift with the message, and then you're like, let me look for this. Then you see the bubbles, then you're like, I gotta do this faster. It really doesn't bother me, but it bothers me. You feel me?
It
It's
doesn't
not
bother
fake.
you. It doesn't bother you, but it bothers you.
Yeah.
That
Like
makes sense.
I could live with it. I have no problem with it. But I'd rather just wait, be patient. Let me finish my dialogue. You had your part.
You just want to dominate the conversation. That's all you're saying with that.
I Let me stop. Yeah, sure.
You didn't deny what I just said. So
I said yeah, sure.
all right.
I don't
Speaking of,
even be talking like that. I'd rather phone calls over text.
I mean, everyone I feel like of our age prefers like FaceTime calls and like regular calls over text messages. By the way, we do have an episode on FaceTime
like
appointments and group chats if you want to go watch that. But
uh-huh.
yeah. Speaking of which, though, I'm not a fan of read receipts, and I've kind of been meaning to talk about it on one of the episodes.
I remember I told you to put it on like a minute ago.
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk about
Why?
it, so I figured this would be the right time to talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
Because
How's your
you are
experience
definitely,
with receipts?
yeah, you're definitely pro read receipts.
Yeah, just let me know
Yes,
you read them.
and for clarification, I do have my read receipts on with Hashim. He's one of the only people I have my read receipts on because he asked me to do so.
Mm-hmm.
My issue with read receipts, and I get the purpose of it, right? Send a message. You want to know the person, got it. It was delivered, all that type of thing, right? Cool. I don't like when I sent a message that was meant to get responded to, and I see that you read the shit, and then I don't get a response. That's really annoying because I went out of my way to ask a question, offer an invite, something of the sort, and the message got read, but you didn't respond. And mind you, this is the things I'm referring to are probably from years ago because most people don't have read receipts on, honestly, because they know they don't want to be exposed for reading things that they don't end up not responding to.
But check it out. Like you could read something. I'm talking about from my experience. I could read something and say I'm busy or I'm at the gym. So there's two things. You could either take me reading it and not responding as no, if it's a yes or no question. Like I'll come out, I read it, that's a no. Yeah, I don't respond, that's a no. Or
That's
I'm like
rude.
busy.
You could just say like I'm not interested or I'm busy.
That's too much effort, bro. That's like you're in a group
That's
chat
too
and
much
then
effort.
yeah, because if I say no, then you'll be like, oh, come on, man. Come on, just calm out. You never blah, blah. Right. Let me finish though. Boom. Second one, I can be busy, right? And at that time, I can't answer. Or say I'm at like work or the gym. At the time, I'm not answering. But I see the message. And then later on, I'll answer. You feel me? Just got to be patient. But you'll know that I read the message. So if it's like, oh, you trying to come out with us to blah, blah spot at this time, then I'll know where you're going to be at that time. Then like, I might just pull up. No, I don't answer. No.
Okay, cool. Here's my thing. You have an iPhone, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Most of the people who follow us and most
Mm-hmm.
people who sees our videos have an
Mm-hmm.
iPhone as well, right? So when you have an iPhone,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little message you get in the lock screen where you
Mm-hmm.
can see the message. Or
Mm-hmm.
like if you roll the notifications down, you can see the message, right? And a
Yeah.
bunch of other notifications. So you can read the message there and not respond until you are ready to respond, in which you click the message and then
Yeah.
text what you need to text back. Rather
Mm-hmm.
than, oh, I'm gonna read it with my read receipts on, so the person knows that I chose not to respond to them.
Yeah. So
You
what's the
wildin'.
problem?
You wildin'. That's the
So,
problem. You're wildin'. Why do you intentionally have read receipts on just to show that person that you're dismissing whatever they sent to you? That doesn't make any sense.
it's the power to do it. Now I'm playing. It's not. That. But each person. That's why a lot of people don't have the receipts on because people get hurt or take things the wrong way.
You
I
ever seen on Twitter? My bad to cut you off. You ever seen on Twitter where they had the thing where it was like the show villain and the real villain?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm the show villain, but you're the real villain because the
not the
fact
real
that
villain.
you just
I'm the hero.
acknowledged you are not the hero, you are
I
the
am the hero.
antagonist.
I mean,
The
but look,
fact that you just admitted that you read the damn text just to intentionally not respond is crazy.
no, but look, sometimes you need time to collect yourself and make a response. So say you it's the same thing like with when people are using Snapchat. So say you get a message right from
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Say you're talking to a girl, right? Boom, and you have your read receipts on because you a man,
I don't talk to
right?
women. I'm wholesome.
Who do you, okay, sure, let's go with that. All right, so you, wow, okay. What was I saying? All right, so
I'm
you
joking,
talking
y'all.
to when you was talking to a girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, you had your read receipts on, and she sent you a text, right? And you have to think a response. You're like, damn, but you can read the message, right? And you can think a
Mm-hmm.
response rather than reading the message, like actually sending your read receipt, right? And it popping up and then take like an hour to think of a response because you
Mm-hmm.
just think too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That just look bad, you know?
Well, that's the thing,
And
but
then,
that's the thing for me is like if I send you a message
mhm,
and then I see that you read it, but then you don't respond till like 2 or 3 hours later, it's like you're not really acknowledging what I said to you.
no, some,
I would rather if you didn't read it at all, and I just in my mind I'm like, okay, he didn't read the message, he didn't see it, that's why
and
he didn't respond.
sometimes,
Especially, and here this is a part two to that pet peeve. I don't like when you send a message to someone, right? They
mhm,
don't respond to the message,
but they're on
but
social
they
media.
post on social media.
But look, nobody is entitled to your time, so they could do whatever. Nobody's
Of
entitled
course.
to a response.
But
And
see, that's a cop out to me though, because at the same time, I get what you're saying. Like, no one is entitled to someone's time. Like everyone gets to do whatever they want to do. But at
yeah.
the same time, it's a courtesy thing. If I send you a message, especially let's say it's a good morning message, right, to a
So what?
girl. Let's say it's a good morning message to a girl,
Yeah,
because who else are you sending good morning text
family. You can say
messages
good
to?
morning to me. What's good with that? Good morning to the group
We've
chat.
never said good morning, good rising to each other ever in life. So I don't know why you're lying right now,
I
but
said you
I
could.
digress.
I never said.
Okay, we could also bungee jump. We're not going to bungee jump, right? We could though.
No, no.
You don't care about your life. No,
I
I
do.
digress though.
It's rope.
I'm good off anything with rope. Anyway, my point is, you what?
Go. I'm
Oh,
listening, man. We
oh,
all
good.
listen.
Okay. My point is, it's the courtesy of like I've sent you a message. I was thinking about you as soon as I woke up,
Mhm.
and I know, and I have a feeling you saw the message, but you're posting a story on Instagram, on Snapchat from years back or something, or you post a tweet. It's like, so you're not gonna respond to me? Like, what's going on here? Like, aren't we like dating? Aren't we like talking? Like, why are you not responding to my message?
Maybe they just didn't want to respond. Like they didn't feel like getting into whatever your conversation was, or the good morning, or they're gonna call you back later just to have a real conversation.
It's really that hard to respond to a message that's like
I'm not
for
talking,
someone
I'm
that
not talking about me.
uh,
I'm talking, but sometimes you're not in the mood. Sometimes you just don't want to talk, or something happened. You just don't feel like talking to people.
I feel like you're gaslighting.
Bro, to this day I don't know what that term really means because it's used so it's abused, used, stepped on, bro.
I
I
said
don't.
it just because I knew that was gonna trigger
My
you.
God,
You can't stand that word. I
gaslighting, toxic. Those two words are just used. Uh, but if you have the HBUC, HBCU confession, we can get into that because
yes.
time.
So you already know we added this new segment a couple episodes ago. So basically, we read off a anonymous confession that is on the confessions page. If you know it on social media, you've seen it, and we give our deliberation on what we would do in that scenario or how we feel, whatever thoughts we have to wrap up the show. So for this week's edition, someone put anonymously, my girlfriend's dad is always wearing gray sweatpants and that thing be thinging. And then that person says along the lines of, is it wrong that I want to give him head? Now, mind you, I don't know if the person that wrote this is a male or a female. So
I'm gonna
with that
assume it's the.
information,
I'm gonna assume it's the woman.
yeah, I mean, maybe.
She said the dad staying in gray
Yes,
sweatpants, right?
yes.
Should she give him head or not? Is that the question?
Essentially, or like she has the urge to give him head. I think it was a question, but
you got the whole son. Like I don't know. Tell your man to wear gray sweatpants. Stop yourself. Stop. You're a victim. My bad.
You're a victim.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. That's my answer. You shouldn't. Stop.
Is the dad wrong for wearing sweatpants, the gray sweatpants,
No,
around
what? In his
around
own
his
house?
daughter's significant other?
He is not wrong. When I become a dad, I'm wearing whatever.
Oh.
It's my house.
This fool sound like he gonna walk around naked in his house.
It's my house.
Fam, you're not the only one in the house though. What's wrong with you?
It's my house, bro.
You gonna have kids and you gonna be walking around naked in your house? You wildin'.
No, if it's bro, it's my house, bro. I can do whatever I want.
Fam,
My house.
so you telling me you gonna walk around
Bobby,
naked in your house?
Answer your side of the question, please.
Oh my god, nah. Wait a minute.
We run out of time, my guy.
Oh my goodness.
If obviously if there's other kids in the house, I'm not gonna be naked in my own house. What's wrong with
same thing in around other kids? That's crazy. Anyway, that's inappropriate for you to be looking at your significant other's father that way, regardless on if he's wearing gray sweatpants, shorts, whatever the case may be. So it's not cool to ever be sexualizing your partner's family members at all. Cousin, sibling, parents. That's a no-go. You don't do that. Even their friends, like you don't cross those boundaries with those people.
Say you're in a relationship with a girl, right? And she has a twin sister that looks exactly like
her. Oh boy.
And what you say you love her, you call her beautiful, but aren't you calling her sister beautiful too?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? You should know the distinction between your girlfriend and her twin sister to where
they look the same.
you should know the difference. Even if twins are identical, you can tell. Like
But look,
even twins, they have like some type of whether it's
they're identical, bro. They're nothing different. Nothing. Absolutely the same.
the voice is probably different.
Not the same, bro. And they know each other, so if they want to switch, if the sister likes you like that, she'll just act like her sister, and you be like, "Wow, you acting kind of weird," but it
Nah,
is
I'll
what
be
it
able to
is.
tell the difference. I'll be able to tell the difference
Oh
because
yeah,
when you're
I'm
with
gonna find
someone,
you a twin and put you on, and
oh, 2-man mission,
you're like, "Oh yeah, I don't mind."
2-man mission,
Huh?
2-man mission.
Nah, we could switch alley-oops
Oh, oh,
off
you
the
actually throwing
backboard.
lobs? Okay,
You
hey,
wait to LeBron. I'm LeBron.
Hey, so listen, people, if you want, a pair of twins, just hit up Hashim. He got you because he got it like that. He's gonna be thinging. He's gonna have his thinging, all that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be going after both twins. Hey, that's just how he rolls, I guess.
But check it out. So, going with that, I like the twins, right?
Okay.
You can't be blamed if you accidentally mistake on twins for your girl.
What?
You can't be blamed because they're identical.
That doesn't matter. If you're with someone for a certain amount of time, you know certain tendencies that they have and how they
Yeah, but
speak
like
and
say
how
say
they.
you usually hug your girlfriend from behind, right?
Okay.
So you see her twin, but you don't know it's her twin. They look the same, and you just hug her from behind. Are you to blame? No.
That's not what we're talking about, though. You were talking
I just
about
said beautiful.
if the twin sister was talking and trying to flirt with you, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, so you wouldn't be able to be held accountable, which is BS because you should be able to tell the difference
I feel
between
like
the
most of the
actions of
blame.
your girl and her
No,
twin sister.
I feel like most of the blame should be on the sister because she knew what
Of
she was doing,
course, of
right? So
course.
why I don't think I should blame. But thank you guys for watching.
I don't know what that had to do with our confession we was talking about, but yeah, wrap it up.
It's just an interesting side question. I just want to get your perspective on it. But thank you guys for watching another episode with us. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, follow our Instagram page, and support us.
Don't just watch the previews on the Instagram page. Make sure you watch our full videos as well, so you can have full context of everything that we speak about on the show.